Welcome to the Couch Gambit podcast. We just dry scooped a whole can of pre-workout. Let's roll that intro. Welcome back to the Couch Gambit podcast, bros. Happy leg day. We're going to be talking about gym life, and gym culture today. I'm your host, Charles Carlisle. To my right, I've got the good old vegan, Liam Quay.
Hi.
To his right, we got Cameron Riccobono.
Michael will do
Well, me and Michael, we don't give a shit.
Oh.
And last but not least, well, sometimes least, Jacob. What's your last name, Jacob?
I gotta itch my nose so bad.
You know, it's funny, because if
know my last name.
All right, do we want to...
No, that's perfect.
No, we're good.
Oh my God, this is so
No,
bad.
we're keeping this in.
You know, I've been thinking about it, actually. So,
Why are you walking away?
You're getting up.
Fuck, man.
This is such a trashy intro to this. What are you doing?
We're fine. Don't worry.
Oh my gosh, give me a napkin while you're over there.
Are you gonna wipe it off?
It's falling on me. I'm gonna create a napkin for myself.
This is a topic.
It's so much. It's so much. By the way,
Jacob,
I'm not sure how much this is cutting out.
Can you feel the
know
back?
what? Never mind.
Can you feel the back of your eyeballs yet?
I can't feel my nose anymore.
Well, that's, all
I
right,
feel like
that's a
I'm
good
bleeding
sign.
through my
Why
eyeballs.
do we even have this on our faces now if we're not even doing the bit?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we were doing a bit.
Motivation.
We just kind of, well, half of us gave up on it.
Yeah.
I guess we all
That
gave
was
up.
wiped
You know what?
all of the pre-workout off our noses, and now me and Michael just look like cocaine addicts.
Yeah, this is not, well, his is not cocaine.
Yeah, his is not.
about to
Mine's
say.
not cocaine. I can't speak for Michael.
It literally runs in Michael's blood. So.
That being said, like, why is like most of it on the side of your face? Did you miss?
The real reason is because Liam was my makeup artist. Anyways.
Starting off this podcast superbly.
Oh yeah, so gym culture, right?
Yeah, gym culture.
Gym
Gym
bros.
culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so I think this is a topic we've been wanting to talk about for a while.
I
You
hate
know,
the
all,
gym.
All four of us, yeah, I know.
It's painful.
Dude, it sucks. I
Pain
had
is
leg
not
day
good.
today. I hate leg day, you know that?
Nobody,
I
mean, nobody likes the
Dude,
gym.
I've met some psychopaths that do like leg day. It's unreal. I
Yeah,
don't get it.
Liam.
I don't love leg day.
Well,
but
he's
here's the
also
thing.
vegan.
Like I don't really get bothered by it. To me, leg day, I'm sore for like a day. By the next day, I'm pretty much over it.
He's not doing it right.
Uh,
He's not doing it right.
No, it's never like my leg day is shoulders. When I do shoulders, I'm sore for the next 3 days. But when I do
man.
legs, I'm just fine. I can get up and walk.
You're not doing it right.
Dude, shoulder day is a good day, man. I love shoulder day.
Maybe because you're better. Maybe you're better at leg day because you have more legs. Like, I'm a rather short human being, and I don't have a lot of legs. So pushing up during squats is a lot to ask.
It means I have more to bend down.
Yeah, but you also have more muscle there,
And
too.
you're used to that.
I don't know if Liam
Exactly.
has more muscle.
You walked right into that one. You can't even deny it. You left that one wide open.
That's not the only thing you left wide open.
Oh my God.
If you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Nah, Oh man.
I don't know
No,
how bad this looks now. I'm sorry. Continue. Still wipe the cocaine off my mouth. I mean, pre-workout.
pre-workout. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
I do cocaine.
No, it just so happens the pre-workout is called Convict, but no relation. I promise.
Yep.
All right, but.
Pass it to me too.
Jesus. So, yeah, all four of us have all been on our own fitness journeys, I think. And I don't know, what... doing all right there, bud?
Okay, I'm okay. Continue. It's my eyes.
So all four of us have started on our own fitness journeys. How long ago did that start for you guys? Y'all been thinking about it for a while, or...?
Well, I had been thinking about going to the gym for a while, but never went until when I started working at Van Hyundai. Oh yeah, I said my old company's name. Fuck them. Fuck you. Go to hell.
Current
T-John.
resident still kind of works there.
Anyways, no, but then what started actually had me like start going, actually going was my former coworker, your current coworker, Ryan. He was on one episode, a low effort episode about car sales, the woes of car sales. Watch it. And yeah, he was basically my personal trainer for free. I hate it. It's so painful.
It's a riveting story.
Dude, no, the first time I did leg day, I was in agony for like 5 days. And also, like, first day was leg day, right? And then the next day, I think it was a Saturday, so it was like super busy. And we just so happened to have to climb the stairs multiple times that day. Multiple times. We had so many fucking random meetings.
It's painful.
Awful.
See, my workout stuff did not really start around like a little bit till after you started.
Yeah.
And so I got a little bit more of the warnings. But I was kind of one of those guys that did not look like highly on gym bros and just thought they were like, well, that's partly because I didn't have the work ethic of gym bros. So like I was a little jealous, but at the same time, it was like it seemed too like boastful and stuff like that. And then I started going to the gym and actually started doing it. And then sort of some of the ego started feeding in me as it continued on. And it was like, why don't you go to the gym, bro? It's like your life was going to be a whole lot better if you go to the gym. You're going to feel better. You're going to do. And by the way, it never gets better going to the gym. It just never gets better. It becomes like there's a certain amount of like work ethic that you feel accomplished about that I feel accomplished every time I go to the gym, but it never gets easier to go to the gym.
Can you hand me the napkin?
Oh yeah, here, cocaine napkin.
Oh man, that definitely was caught on camera.
That was beautiful.
That is amazing. Shit.
Bend over,
I'm
get it.
fat.
Liam, you should bend over instead.
When did you realize you weren't getting enough protein in your diet from being a vegan?
No, so I've been on and off of going to the gym for probably 5 or so years. I started going to Fitness Connection. I got my membership there. Did about $10 a month, and I was going pretty consistently when I started out. I mean, I went 5 months in a row where I was going almost every day, and I was actually seeing some noticeable results. It wasn't until I moved away and went from Bedford to Fort Worth that I kind of stopped going. I canceled my membership because I had a gym at my apartment. I was like, I'm going to totally use the gym. I kind of started slowing down. I didn't use it as much. And eventually the next year I tried to pick it back up. Didn't really go consistently. And I think a big reason to that is because it was only like a $10 a month membership. It's easy to neglect. I mean, I was talking to you about how much my gym membership is, how it's $40. Say what you want. $40 is a lot more motivating. $40 a month is a lot more motivating for me to go to the gym than $10 a month is. If I'm spending $40 a month on a gym membership, I have zero reason not to go.
Dude,
or else I'm going.
The remaining of your bank account.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
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 It's if I'm spending $40 a month on the gym membership, I have no reason to go. And I started going again mainly due to him and Ryan going to the gym, and so I joined them. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get my membership. And I was a little hesitant at first because I saw the price tag on it. I was like, you know what? This is more of a reason to go ahead and get it. If I'm this scared looking at the price tag, then I'm probably going to be a lot more motivated to come to the gym. And I have. I've been going whenever I have free time. I try to do a run every single day. If I don't do any muscle workouts for my muscles, I do a mile run at least just to get some cardio in. Then I do abs, I do chest, tris, and shoulders, I do back and biceps, and I do legs.
Nice.
That's my rotation.
It's granted, you actually have been getting a lot more muscle since compare yourself to the first episode of the podcast to now. You actually been gaining a lot of muscle.
Oh yeah, I was scrawny, bro.
You know, that is one of my favorite things, especially being on and off on the gym and all that kind of stuff. Once you start consistently going, man, it just pops quick. I mean, you start seeing results in 3 weeks. It's crazy. I don't know. So mine actually started whenever I busted my knee and I had to get knee surgery. And I had to get in the gym for the PT. And, I couldn't. I'm definitely a schedule-driven person. I've got to be in a normal routine or else everything goes haywire. Mm-hmm. And so it was super helpful to just go every day. I built a routine around it, do a little bit of PT, and then hit different muscle group, and it just kind of grew from there. So took it with me to Colorado, and it's been a good time. I enjoy the gym very much.
How long have you been going to the gym? Because for all of us, it's been rather recent. How long have you been doing it?
So it was probably early 2020. I was getting into the gym
Okay.
a lot more, especially whenever COVID hit. That was right around the time that I got my surgery, and then gym started getting real empty. I was getting on my bike and riding around, and I got really active. That's kind of where it started. And then we had a gym down in the basement of my office building.
So that's where Jim is.
Jim, yeah, he's tied up in the basement.
Huh.
In the basement of the office building.
Yeah.
He's crying for help every day.
Still there, actually, yeah. So it was awesome. It was a full gym. Nobody ever used it.
Oh my
So-
lord! That's the only thing. That's the biggest problem I have with my gym. Like LA Fitness is a good gym. It's got everything you need. You get full access to all that crap and nonsense. But like the biggest problem is the rolling the dice sometimes of how many people are there and how many people are using your crap. Like when I go there, like I'll either go early in the morning, like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, or I'll go like at night at 9 o'clock when like not as many people are there.
Yeah.
Because if I go like 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, there's like an absurd amount of people there all the time, and they're always using the crap that I want to work out with, and I hate it. How dare the public actually go outside when you want to be out in public? I just hit the mic.
Yeah, that's
Freaking fresh. But no, like it's enjoyable. I've found a lot of accomplishment with the gym. Like I'm similar to you where I need to have a schedule base. So my schedule works. I work out 3 days, rest 1 day. It's not like per week. It's just that's how it goes. For me, I work out 3 days and then rest 1 day and then just continue like that. So I need to have that kind of schedule. And for me, the original issue was like obviously just getting out of bed in the morning. But I always work for that sense of accomplishment at the end because I love those little accomplishments at the beginning of the day where I feel like I've actually done something. And every single time I finish a workout, I have that little bit of accomplishment like, this might have been the hardest part of the day, and I've done it, and I'm good now.
That's nice. I just feel agony. Must be nice. Good for you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Good for you.
Yeah.
The working out
should
part
knock
is
me back.
not the part I hate. Since I'm so skinny, I'm trying to bulk up, so I'm trying to get the 3,000 calories a day, which I'm able to achieve. But God, I hate eating. I hate eating so
Dude.
much.
I love eating.
It feels
Obviously.
like too much after a period of time. I feel like I'm force feeding myself at a certain point.
I don't understand how you get 3,000 calories. So it's 2,300 for maintenance for me. So if I want to grow, I have to get 2,300 or more. And I mean, my weight and all that. We're talking like 2 pounds of chicken, the equivalent of 2 pounds of chicken, and chicken's like 129 grams
Only 2
of
pounds of
protein.
chicken.
Protein for per pound. I mean, it's like packed, but if you want to eat enough protein in order to
Where do
to
you get
start
your
growing,
chicken?
From the store.
Like what store, Mikey? Come on.
They usually come in eggs, and then
We need sponsorships. Name the store.
yeah. Walmart's got a really good price on
Okay.
on chicken.
Yeah, I personally I go to McDonald's for my chicken.
Yeah, but they don't have the Dino Nuggets. That's the problem.
Shit.
Yeah,
Could have had a Chick-fil-A sponsor there. Eat more chicken.
it's true.
You got a layup
Missing
and
out,
you
man.
missed it.
Well,
This
no.
podcast is not sponsored by Chick-fil-A.
No, but that's the thing. I
unfortunately.
don't want to associate my favorite chicken place with this awful podcast.
That's true.
And
They
so
wouldn't
you-
want us.
Yeah, so you fucked up.
Yeah, I assume too much
Yeah.
of Chick-fil-A.
But
I apologize.
What has been the worst part for you as far as your gym journey goes? What's the one thing you despise looking forward? Because for me, that would be the one thing. I hate eating 3,000 calories a day. It's difficult. I'm mainly just trying to really bulk up and then try to drop it and go back to 2,500.
Yeah, it kind of goes in phases. One of the more frustrating things is just learning a lot about it. Whenever I do something, I like to get really into it. And so I ate, drank, and slept like lifting science and stuff like that for through my whole time working out. And the amount of information and conflicting information, bro science, it's incredibly frustrating to to deal with and navigate through. You know, you see all these videos of ego lifters online, and I mean, it's everywhere. I don't even look for it on YouTube and stuff like that, and Facebook and stuff. And as you're scrolling through videos, I mean, every other video is some.
It always feels
clown.
the same. There's always just this ego-driven, muscular dude. It's like, if you do exactly this, you're going to look like me, which is not the case.
Yeah.
But like,
It's not.
What?
It's not.
I mean, it's not, because we all would look like that.
Oh.
We all look terrible.
Well, you gotta keep in mind in order to get like that really like muscular build, that's years of work. I mean, you can see some noticeable differences in like 3 months or so.
Yeah.
But in order to get like that godlike figure that people have, you're gonna have to be at it for like a couple of years.
Well, also,
before-
those guys have like time on their hands.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
don't have like normal jobs. They have a job they can leave in the middle of the day, work out for 6,000 hours, and then
See,
go back to it.
That's another thing is finding the time to work out,
Yeah.
especially working at a dealership where a big portion of your time is taken up by trying to sell, and you're there after hours a lot of the time.
Yeah.
That's the big factor. That's also the factor that makes bulking hard because I don't do meal preps. So first thing in the morning, I'm making a smoothie. I make a bowl of oatmeal, and I have a protein bar, and I'm just like drink the smoothie, eat the oatmeal, go to work. If I get hungry, eat a protein bar,
Yeah.
go somewhere for lunch, eat like Chipotle or something, just pack
Gross.
it as much as I can, and then for dinner I try to cook a big meal. That's what makes it hard. Some days I'm just so busy that I only get one meal in, and that's when I'm just like, man.
See, being vegan, it's probably a lot easier for us because we actually eat freaking bulky foods. But at the same time, like I always find it weird because Ryan, when he took us workout, he did a lot of like pre-workout stuff, and I tried that once to like try and really get into it. And every single time I worked out, I just felt fuzzy-headed and just not like weak. And like so afterwards, I just stopped doing that and just like I ate a little bit of vegetables and drank a lot of water before I did
know what
my
else
workout.
didn't help was the pre-workout that he gave us. Tiger's blood was awful.
Dear Lord, that
It was
terrible.
Dreadful.
He like gulps that
Terrible.
thing down. I was like, ooh, it tastes terrible, but it's great. It's like, why
And
would
then when he told me to just gulp it down,
Yeah.
oh my god, I was gagging. It was like it was someone trying to ram their in my mouth.
I can't get into the pre-workout due to the fact that it just makes your skin itch so much.
Oh, that beta alanine, man.
No,
That's
yeah.
the best
and
stuff.
apparently it doesn't really
Fuck
serve much
you.
of a purpose either. So
Well, so the like that itchy pins and needles feeling, is it opening the capillaries in your
You said a
blood
word.
vessels? Yeah, it's the ends of your blood
it
vessels.
opens the what?
They
The what?
so it's literally your blood vessels expanding under your skin.
That
and
sounds
so that's
dangerous.
That's why you feel it in your eyeballs, and it's great. I love pre-workout, but the problem is I crash on the stem stuff. So I usually get stem free if I take it. But honestly, it felt like it was kind of a dependency after a while. If I didn't take it, I was so unmotivated to work out. I haven't taken it in months now, and it's great.
I feel like you just described a discount drug.
I find that
I mean, beta alanine. Yeah, I mean it's kind of.
See, I find that you don't actually need pre-workout or anything like that. You can drink a cup of coffee, take a shit, and you're good to go.
What?
That's what I do.
It seems like it. No,
Cup
like,
of coffee, take a shit, go to the gym.
Okay then.
I'm good to go. I don't need pre-workout for that.
Boy howdy.
my favorite aspect, not my favorite aspect, because I do love working out alone. I like doing a lot of things alone. Obviously, I'm single, but like I love working out alone. I feel a lot more efficient and get everything done a little faster. But at that same time, I do enjoy having a team to work out with, and I enjoy like the push of other people around you, because it seems like every time I've worked out, there's always seems to be a group of guys that kind of motivate you to keep going, and that kind of bro culture. I like that kind of bro culture, and it seems to be like pretty consistent, because there's been a few times where there's been a guy that comes up to me, a gym bro, and just kind of like slaps me on the shoulders, like, "Hey, good job, man!" Like, and he saw the lift or something like that, and they just have a random compliment. It's like, "Oh, thanks, appreciate it." Like, everyone at the gym understands relatively well that not everyone there is just going to be this super buff dude because that guy looks like he's done. Like, a lot of people are coming to the gym to like lose some weight or get muscular, because you see a lot of skinny people going there to work out.
Yeah.
So but everyone knows that you're trying to improve, and there's an understanding and an encouragement around those people. Now there's some turds for sure, but still,
But
I love that kind of culture.
I will say now, while I am not skinny, obviously, but one of the things that stopped me from going a lot sooner was because I used to be really self-conscious about this. Nowadays it's like, well, I mean, fuck yeah. Back in the day, being fat meant you were a man of wealth.
It's already a lot of progress.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, yeah, no, like before like last year I weighed like 320 pounds, right? So I've already lost I mean, I'm still the weight of a mountain, but I'm no longer the weight of 2 mountains. Granted, planet Earth is still struggling to, hold my weight, much like, Atlas, lifting the weight of the world on his shoulders. But as I was
There's
trying
two
to say,
separate gravitational pulls going on.
yes, but as I was trying to say though, one of the things that prevented me from going a long time ago was, as I said, I was self-conscious about this, right? And I thought a lot of the, really fit people were just gonna be, a fat guy, blah blah blah, he's not going to last long or whatever, loser. But no, honestly, like a lot of people who are, very fit at the gym, and even people who, who have been at it for, not as long, but they're still going, in a routine basis. No, I mean, straight up, they don't care, right? They're mostly focused on their workout, but also most people who've been at it for a while, I mean, they understand, well, you have to start somewhere.
Oh yeah,
100%.
The vast majority of people just in daily life don't pay attention to
Yeah.
you. We tend to think that people are looking at us all the time, but truth be told, no one gives a fuck about you.
No.
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
You're looking
I promise you, staring dead
Just
into your
specifically
soul.
at you, Liam. No one else.
No one.
But so it's actually kind of funny because what you're saying is completely true. I'm in a few different like fitness groups and fat shaming groups on Facebook, and it is a rule. It's a rule in every single group that if somebody is working out, you don't make fun of them.
Speaking of safe space,
This is not a safe space.
this podcast is not a safe space. Do we want to talk about the man's battle with women's rears?
Man. Thankfully,
I look at them all. Every single one of them there, I just stare directly at it. I'm not even trying to be
Well,
subtle.
they can't even accuse him of
Eyes are
treating
just
them like a piece of
popped wide
meat
open.
because he's vegan.
That's everything. So here's the thing. I think there's a humongous difference between staring, which obviously don't do, but
I stare.
there's a huge difference between that and a good old notice. Because I feel like it's almost complimentary for a guy to be in the middle of his reps going 1, 2, wow, 3, 4. Like good, no, that's almost complimentary. Like we're impressed by your figure.
I don't stare. I bear witness.
Oh my God, I behold.
I behold.
No.
I am marveling at this.
One of the really annoying things, because you can catch people like look at you, in the mirror and stuff like that, out of the corner of your eye and all that. And it's such a funny thing because guys do take it as a compliment. If I see somebody like glance over at me while I'm working out, it's like, yeah, all right, like all right, yeah. Something good, something to see, But now, I mean, it's just, but also like sometimes you just get bored at the gym and you're just kind of looking around, you scan the room, you're seeing who's around you. And I mean, it's so annoying to have to now be self-conscious that like, I can't look, the 15 degrees to my left because of somebody that might be offended by it.
Because of rear end.
Another thing that that a lot of people often do is if they're waiting on a machine, they're constantly glancing over to see whenever that person's done, because as soon as they're off the machine, you have to go for it or else somebody else is going to take it. I mean, I've seen so many videos where that's exactly what's happening. Somebody's like sitting over by another machine or weights, and they're doing reps and stuff, but once you finish the workout, like, you have a set routine. I don't want to go out of my way to reorganize my routine because I have set maxes that I'm trying to hit. You know, if I'm going from incline press to flat bench, I don't want to skip flat bench because once I come back to it, I'm going to be weaker and I'm not going to be able to hit the numbers that I'm trying to hit. I can't stay consistent with it. And so trying to keep to that routine as closely as possible to try and stay consistent, you have to pay attention, and that involves just glancing over constantly. And sometimes you have to put pressure on the person to get off the machine.
Yeah. And I swear, if you steal or take weights and just gather them up and like don't use them, like if you're not consistently using them and you just keep them there and then work on something else with the idea that you're going to use that after you're done with this, you deserve to get in a car wreck. You are a bad person. Like, why would you just take all my crap?
Like the car
I
wreck
need those
we
weights.
saw?
You're not using them.
I hope
Put
you get a
them
cramp.
back. Like, what is wrong with you?
Are we talking like the same car wreck we saw, or
The exact same car wreck, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Go find those guys and go get in that car wreck. Get in their car and then get in a car wreck.
nice?
Yeah. So they have to keep paying for the same car wreck.
No, I completely agree. Reserving weights is bullshit.
Gosh, it's annoying as...
Yeah, I mean, God, I see it all the time. I mean, I've seen, or people will take weights, go over to a completely different area, and then take up like a squat rack while doing curls and
Yeah,
shit. I mean,
and like those guys
don't get
they
it.
don't just take one set and bring it over. They take like multiple sets of stuff and just surround themselves, and you're just like, you're not using any of that.
Just beat them up.
I'm shorter than everyone in that gym. I'm so tiny.
I find the one thing that's most annoying to me is when you're trying to communicate with someone next to you about something.
Yeah.
Like, hey, are you done with those weights? And they always have headphones in. You're like, hey, are you done with those weights? You done with those weights? Never mind.
Yeah,
Never mind.
You just gotta like tap him on the shoulder, and usually it's like a grunt. It's like, It's like, was that a yes or no? I have no idea. It's confusing. Like I feel like most people, I genuinely do feel like most people go there with the understanding of like, okay, everyone's going there for self-improvement. No one necessarily wants to get into a conversation there. They're just going there to work out and leave. That's all they want to do. And I feel like that's a general understanding, but obviously you're going to run into some turds there, and that's obvious. This is part of life. Gym is part of life. Use it as a symbol, as you will.
No, I mean, gym courtesy is absolutely a thing, and it's okay to like make mistakes, but it's helpful to look around and learn or see how interactions go, and you can just build from that. If you are just or if you're using multiple machines doing supersets or whatever you're doing, and there are ways to indicate that you are willing to split a set or
Right.
Or just make it clear that you're done with a machine or a bench, whatever it may be, and just it's just courtesy. You learn it over time, but
course.
you got to learn it.
So, what the fuck is a superset?
Oh, superset! I'm glad you asked. Yeah, no,
I'm
supersets
not, but go on.
supersets are awesome.
You got
So
way
it's-
too excited about that.
It's whenever you do you take no breaks between sets. So you typically it's going to be two unrelated body parts, muscle groups. So some people will do bench press and then rows. So you're working the chest and then you're working the back. Completely unrelated muscle groups, so you don't wear out the other one. So you get kind of a rest between your sets for those muscle groups, but there's no break. So your heart rate's constantly elevated. You're constantly deoxygenating your blood, and so there's a lot of benefits to it. If you're trying to lose weight, it's a really, really good way to do it.
Oh yeah, not to mention it probably prevents you from getting exhausted in between your sets as well. Because if you take a break, sometimes you're like, when you jump into your next one.
You get too relaxed.
So
Sometimes you get too relaxed.
a regular set kind of leaves me breathless and wanting to die. I don't think I will survive an encounter with a superset. So, but thanks for telling me. If I really want to lose all this, I guess I'll try the superset. But if you don't hear back,
Cardio.
no. But so if you don't hear back from me, it means I died at LA Fitness.
No, supersets are great. It's how I do.
Just left his body there, just underneath a freaking dumbbell. And like, just still dead. People walk over the dead body. It's like,
Oh,
don't disturb
I
it.
mean, you should have seen Michael here one time when we went with Ryan and he was lifting up. He was doing a bench press.
Oh,
and he
yeah.
throwing it down. He's like, "Help me!"
No. Yeah, okay,
Like
hold on.
straight face. He's
No.
just like,
No.
Help
Okay.
me.
Look. Okay. To be fair, though, this was like.
They were like 25 pounds, guys.
Shut up. Look, it was like our last set. I think I was so exhausted, and Ryan's like, "All right." I think it was like the heaviest I had done at the time, and the moment I had the bar and I had it down, I was like, "Help me!" I had no strength. I could not lift it. It was I truly know what Atlas went through. Okay. The weight of the world was upon me.
Oh, dude.
I could not lift it.
Dude,
God, why do you send me your greatest battles?
I definitely learned my lesson whenever I was working down in the basement gym up in Colorado. I was doing decline presses, and there's nowhere for that weight to go. If it comes down, it's coming down on your neck. And I pushed out a rep. I was like, that was hard. And then I went down for one more. It's like, oh, shit, this isn't going up. And there's nobody around. It's
Yeah.
like 10 p.m. Like, they're not finding me till the morning.
Help me.
It's it's like, oh shit, okay, this is a mistake. And then this is why you don't use clips, so you can tilt the weight and bail.
Thank
That
you.
way, yeah.
Thank you.
It's if you're not using a spotter, don't use clips, because that probably saved my life. But that moment of realization of like, oh wow, this is really not good. It's an awakening moment, that's for sure. Formative.
See, that's my motivation when they're like that. That's the good thing about having people at the gym, not wanting to absolutely kill yourself around them, because there's a level of like self-confidence that you have when you're doing really good at your weights and you're getting really confident where you're at lifting wise. And then you get to your like last rep, or maybe you get super confident, like I could definitely do one more. I'm gonna push myself. Crap.
Yeah.
And then you're like, everyone's going to see me fail. Do I continue to push and potentially crap my pants, or just die and forever have to sit here for like 15 minutes staring at the wall? It's like, I don't want to make eye contact with anybody.
I will say, though, that in the one where I couldn't lift it, I do think it was one of my 12 labors.
now see, to add on to your point, there definitely is an aspect
Women,
of
I know how you
trying
feel.
to. If you know other people are watching, or if you think other people are watching, you want to seem more impressive than you actually are.
I don't give a fuck.
Sometimes you may go a little bit more than what you can handle. Then
Nope.
you just look like a fool.
Well,
Nope.
Yeah.
To be fair, if you are lacking motivation to get that last rep in, maybe put on the clips, because dying is a fantastic motivator. You will do everything
You
you,
will find
can
the strength.
to
Mikey.
get that bar back up.
No, here's
or you'll
here's the
die.
Here's the
you're
problem, though.
suicidal.
The problem with that advice for me is that I love sleep, and there are days when I just yearn for eternal bliss. So you know what? I don't think it's going to be it might motivate me to finally, seek that eternal rest, but, to actually lift the damn thing, probably
It's just
not.
like, this is where things end, and he just lets go.
Yeah, it's like,
You know what?
goodbye.
The life insurance policy will still pay out. So, it's not suicide.
What?
Well, I'm just saying, if that's how you want to go, look, if you want to go out, that's maybe the way to do it.
I don't
You
know,
what I'm
man.
saying?
They might write off as he was asking for
It's
it.
going to be
Oh,
on
that's
breaking
true.
news.
It was an
tomorrow.
ego lift. That's
was
the
an ego
official.
lift.
That's the official cause of death.
It's going to be breaking
Bro
news
can't
tomorrow.
even lift.
It's going to be breaking news tomorrow on a local news network. It's like local podcast encourages suicide.
Well,
no, objectively not suicide.
Not
all right.
encourage.
we encourage ego lifting.
Not encourage, okay?
The consequences be damned.
Recommend.
I'm just saying.
It's an option. All right.
Look, yeah. Look. Just because I want to just end it all doesn't mean you should. Now, granted, if you do what I do, you don't have to go to work anymore. You don't have to worry about shit anymore.
Oh my God.
Isn't that great? Don't you want it all to end? Stop the suffering. Just
Well, since all of this is going to be cut,
Sleep.
This will be our last episode.
Not cut it.
Do not subscribe.
Not cut it.
subscribe. And
This is
then
solid
sleep.
advice.
You know how
Forever.
we're almost in the double digit and the triple digits of subscribers? Yeah, don't let that happen. If you hate us, make sure that we never end up in triple digits.
You know what? Before I die, I'm gonna unsubscribe.
While he's lifting
gonna
the
be your
weight,
final.
he's gonna hold it up with one hand. He's gonna pull out his phone. He's gonna unsubscribe, and then he's gonna let go.
One more hate comment.
One more hate comment.
He's not gonna use his last bit of strength to lift him up. He's just gonna I accept it.
No,
Use
that's
this-
no, that's what it's gonna be. He's gonna re-rack it to post it, and then he's gonna.
Yeah.
That's motivation, right? That's motivation right there. That's real motivation.
But yeah, the gym, it's great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, excellent.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Lots of big booty bitches.
Dude, honest. Okay, this is why I can't understand why someone wouldn't be an ask man. I don't get it. Seriously, like there are just some really solid looking.
We're really
Like if you're
doing
not,
this.
go to the gym.
We're really doing this. We're really doing this.
What?
Continue.
What do you mean?
We're really doing this.
What do you
Let's
mean?
go.
I'm just saying.
You know what
Look,
you're saying?
whenever
Liam was
I-
talking about something else.
look, whenever I whenever I behold, whenever, I mean, I'm just like, don't get me wrong. Yes, it was a joke before, but like, yeah, it's a glance, but man, that glance does feel like an eternity. All right.
There have been several moments where I've been either right in front of the mirror and doing the set, and there's been a girl immediately bends over to grab her weights, and I have to do a whiplash exercise and just go, all right.
No, but okay, you want to talk about someone who actually just constantly stares, and I shake my head every time. I love you, buddy, but Ryan.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
oh my god. Okay, like he'll just be working out. He's just like, Ryan,
Stop.
and he just goes back. He does like one rep,
Oh my god.
and he'll do the rep like while he's squatting. He'll do the rep like as he's just
Okay,
watching.
that's
like,
'cause- okay. Ryan, love you, bud.
yeah, no, yeah, like nothing wrong
You're
with
kind
it,
of a
man. Like,
degenerate.
I mean, you are a degenerate, but no,
He's
like
gonna watch this too.
probably no, but seriously, like,
Fast forward to this part of the video.
but yeah, Mikey is so ashamed.
Man.
It truly is amazing that we haven't gotten kicked
I
out
didn't
of the
think
gym
this would
with
be
him
the
there.
end of my career, but
What do you mean?
no, of course I did. This was going to be the end of my
Oh,
career.
brother.
I'm always trying to turn this into an ass versus tits debate.
No. Okay, I wasn't.
Well, okay, look, you can't. Work
It just so
out your
happens
tits
that
in
the ass guys are on one side and tits guys are on the other. I didn't plan this. Anyways,
Predestined.
ass is obviously superior. Just saying.
That's because you're gay.
How?
How? You were just saying that you also take an appreciative glance. Come on.
Listen, I'm not opposed to ass. It just comes second to me.
Now thighs are where it's at. Hell yeah.
I'm so happy you said thighs and not feet.
Oh, my God. Them cankles.
Okay. Anyways, let's go back to gym culture
The
stuff.
Achilles tendon.
You know, Leanne, that makes sense for you.
But yeah, no.
What the fuck is this episode?
This episode is.
This is
Just kidding.
Mikey, what do you want to talk about?
no, I don't even know anymore.
I want to talk about Achilles tendon.
Stop! No!
Liam, stop.
I remember, okay, everyone was saying that they don't, okay, other than Liam, everyone was saying that leg days are the worst, right? Mm-hmm. I must say, leg day, when you're at the gym, I actually like leg day. It's the after effects I don't fucking like.
Yeah.
No, because for some reason, I feel like I work the hardest during leg day, and I feel really good about it. I feel good doing the reps, the sets, all that stuff. But then it's give it a couple hours, and I fucking hate my life. So I don't know if it's when you say you hate leg day, do you hate the process of when you're at the gym, or do you just hate the after effects?
Yeah, well, I mean, so leg day is what was my inspiration in the first place for doing it.
Yeah.
I have two really bad knees. Genetically bad joints in general, but my knees have actual injuries, surgeries, and all sorts of stuff. And
It's kind of what happens when you get
just
down on your knees all the time.
physically it hurts. Yeah, let this be a lesson.
Yep.
Yeah. But it just hurts. It like
hurts.
every time you go down for a squat, my knees pop and it's painful. So
Yeah.
I've had to adapt my leg workouts, and I found a really good one now that doesn't hurt.
Oh, really?
It's nice. It's very comfortable, and it still shreds it. Bulgarian split squats have completely saved me on that.
You said splits, and I just kind of tuned out.
Yeah,
Split squats?
Yeah, Bulgarian split squats. I wouldn't do the
Scots?
Spit Scots.
The
Spit Scots.
The
Scots.
squats. Yeah, no. So it's where you have one foot on a bench behind you, and then your other foot extended out, kind of underneath you, and it's a one-legged squat.
That looks like a nightmare.
It
That sounds like a nightmare.
You have to have
I've
proper.
seen it, yeah.
Once you get the proper form, it's super easy. You keep your
Barely an
balance.
inconvenience.
Barely an inconvenience. Yeah, you keep your balance, and it really targets the glutes and quads.
Okay.
It's nice. It really is. It's really good for knee health.
Yeah,
and-
I guess like, so yeah, because for you it's the knees, right? For me it's my left shoulder, right? And so
I thought
literally,
it was the left shoulder,
huh?
right?
What's up? Whoa.
Left shoulder, right?
Yeah, left.
He just said left shoulder.
Yeah,
Right?
my left shoulder.
What?
Anyways, so
Directions are hard.
no,
He
they're
goes,
really
my
not.
left shoulder, right?
Charles,
I got it.
You're done.
No, I got
You're
it.
done.
But
You're done.
It was
You're
funny
done.
because right means
You're
two
done.
different things. It means correct.
I know.
It's the right side of your body.
I went to college for an English major once
Such
upon
a
a
dumb
time.
bit.
Well, what happened to that?
I dropped out because I realized it was
I
a waste of
could
my
tell.
fucking time.
Yeah, now you're doing this crappy podcast. Look where your life has gone now. What are you doing?
Wow.
doing?
Okay.
With my woman?
I have to censor all of that now.
Liam!
What the fuck?
Liam, do you know where you put your head? Why did you just do that?
It's okay. It's okay.
Ah, man. Like,
That's it.
Why did
The
you
black
never
box.
reveal? We're not revealing her. on
never
the
make
other
a
side
drink for
yet.
Liam ever again.
But
Oh
no,
my
but so
What the?
but yeah, no, like so working out, like whether it's like anytime I have to use my like my shoulder is definitely like just the weak link, right? Whenever I'm like bench or when it's back day, right? Like my shoulder is always just in constant agony. And I realized probably what I needed to do is probably first off, maybe my form isn't
That's
correct.
usually it.
Yeah. So, and unfortunately, like I don't know how to pinpoint what I'm doing wrong, right? So that's kind of my struggle right now at the gym is I don't know what I'm doing wrong because no matter what I do, my shoulder is just always in agony when it comes. Not leg day, obviously, because I mean, two separate parts. But yeah, no. Whenever I do like chest day or back shoulders, like it's always just in so much pain.
See, when it comes to leg day, I'm a lot
I think
like,
Mikey was about to give me a solution to my
Oh,
fucking
boy,
problem.
howdy.
You piece of
Boy,
shit.
howdy.
First, you try to eat out my girlfriend,
Oh my God.
and now you're just trying to interrupt
Good
Mikey, who's about to be
Lord.
my savior.
It's actually mine
Charles.
for last podcast.
You may speak.
Take your hand off.
I want to die.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Yeah, no. So, I have horrible joints, and I went through the same issue, and it was my right shoulder, and it still gets sore every once in a while, especially doing shoulder day. It ended up being a combination of my rotator cuff and then kind of a pinched nerve. And after doing a little bit of physical therapy, just on my own, you can do little exercises.
yeah,
It's big. Another thing that I found, especially on like chest flies, it tends to pull the elbow out of its range of motion, and that puts all of the stress on your rotator cuff. So keeping good form is really, really important on chest
Yeah.
exercises.
because I definitely think like there's something with my form that is incorrect because. And I've identified that problem, but I don't know the solution to it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and Ryan hasn't really pointed it out because like I just assumed, well, he hasn't pointed out a problem in my form, so I just assumed like, okay, well maybe my shoulder is just that bad. But maybe next time I work out with him, I'll kind of talk to him about it. Maybe
Yeah, you can add little like rotator cuff exercises and stuff.
that's actually something I try to
highly
do.
recommend it. You go really, really
Yeah.
lightweight.
Even on leg day, like I have like I think like 5, sometimes a 10 pound, just to kind of work on the shoulder. I'll still do my right shoulder just because, like, well, if I'm doing my left shoulder, might as well do my right. So
Yeah. Joint health is something I really had to focus on. I've been through it with a lot of my joints and tendons and stuff, and I actually had to take a step back from it and start really light, doing 15 to 20 reps, and eventually after a few months it started feeling a lot better. I could get back up to normal weight again, and now it feels great. And if I start having pain again, then I go back to those same therapeutic exercises, and I haven't had any problems since then. Could be something to look at.
Yeah.
Some of the ego stuff that I've had to deal with is kind of like the form stuff that you're talking about.
Form is
like
tough.
Other people, like your correct form and everything. Like I've been like, there are certain exercises where I've been doing things wrong, and then other people have literally come. Like my ego like plays a little bit of a part in like how I do things a little bit, and I just get to where like I just don't want to listen to anybody. I just don't want to. Do, but if someone's genuinely coming up to you and is like, "Hey, you're doing that wrong. Here's how to do it correctly." I just listen to them because they probably know more than I do in that aspect. I've been doing this for like a solid 3. How long has it actually been? Not
It's
even 3
probably been
months.
about 2-3 months. Yeah.
2 or 3 months. Like I've been like again like with all the gym stuff. Like the thing I love about it is the sense of accomplishment afterwards. Love the sense of accomplishment afterwards. I've actually done the hardest part of my day, and then just the confidence that I have. And just like, because I'm a lot more muscular now than I have been. Like I'm going to continue to be consistent going to the gym, and it's not something that I really do look forward going to. It's not something that anyone's going to look forward to going to. I feel like unless you're just a gym bro.
I was gonna say, yeah. Eventually, the addiction sets in. You start to miss it if you take a day off.
Really? That has not set in for me.
Haven't felt that yet.
Yeah. No. It really does. It starts to take a toll on your mental health and all that, especially when you start taking longer breaks.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No.
Like, I do have a lot more confidence after going to the gym for a while, and I can understand like how much of that actually does play effect in some people's lives where they do have that confidence, and that's not a bad thing at all. Like telling yourself you should go to the gym and work out is not a bad thing at all, and having that confidence is well earned. Like you do work out and you do look fit and stuff like that. So I encourage that I do encourage that for more people, I guess.
It's definitely important to go into the gym with a plan. You want to know what you're doing, why you're doing it, and what your benchmarks are. If you're not taking note of how many reps you're doing with each weight for each exercise, it's definitely something I would recommend. It keeps you on point, keeps you consistent, and it gives you a target. Because it's super easy to say, I want to go for an 8 to 12 rep range, and then you mentally set your stopping point. For me, usually if I'm like, I want to get at least 10, I get to 10 and it's the hardest set ever when I could do more. But then whenever I'm tracking my numbers and I see, I did 10 reps last time for this weight, I'm going to shoot for 11, and I push to 11 or more. And then also I know once I hit 12 reps, I go up in weight. And so that's also just a nice little motivator. It's like if I can crank out one more rep, okay, get a new PR next time.
Yeah. It's also something because you know what you have to do.
Yeah.
And you can't just like stop early or like just stop and like I've done enough. Now you have a set goal. You have to complete that goal every single time to remain consistent. And if I don't, like, there's been one time where I've cut loose. Like, I've always felt guilty afterwards because I didn't complete that one last set. Like, dang it, I got it easy. Like, I left out a segment.
Same boat as you. If I quit at that point, I'm just like, man, because basically the way I'm approaching it is when I feel like I can't do it anymore, I try to do it at least one more time and get it. Even when I have that resistance, I try to do it one more time and then drop it.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I don't like reach a goal like you guys, I just say, thank God, it's over. Now I can go get McDonald's
Oh God,
or Chick-fil-A.
Chicken nuggies.
Yeah.
Bro, no sponsorship, but like Smoothie King after a workout.
Okay, I will say that Smoothie King. Oh, see that for me, that's like, okay, I'd have to do my best so that way I can feel that I deserve Smoothie King. We love Smoothie King. I'm getting the feeling that you're gonna say you don't like Smoothie King.
No, so they're Banana Boat. Big fan.
Oh.
little protein boost. But I usually just make my own shakes because it's up to what, like $13 for a
like
large
$11,
smoothie.
$13.
Yeah, it's like
for-
11,
nuts.
13
It's
bucks.
ridiculous.
If
It's
you want to add like
nuts.
muscle builder on, it's gonna be an extra.
Oh, yeah.
It is pretty expensive for.
But it
something
is
you
good.
drink.
It's very
So
good.
good.
Don't
It
get me
is
wrong.
good.
Like there is I don't know what heaven feels like. I don't know what God has planned, but like I feel like I get
That's a small
little
bit of heaven.
I feel like God just says like, you know what? I'll give a little bit of a gift to you down there. Is a little bit of heaven. After a workout, just have the Smoothie King, get the peanut butter one. You'll be golden.
See, that's
Always
what
said his smoothie
McDonald's
was
and Chick-fil-A
biblical.
is for me.
Which one?
Well, mostly Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, Chick-fil-A too. Like
Yeah.
already that's a godsend. Like,
God.
ugh.
When I'm done with the workout, I'll get like 30-piece nuggets, a spicy chicken sandwich, no pickles, add pepper jack cheese, get bacon on it, have a large sweet tea. And of course, to be a little healthy, also get an 8-count grilled nuggets.
And a Diet Coke.
Oh, yeah.
To be reasonable.
Diet Coke Zero.
Because you got to get something healthy.
Eats a side salad. Is like, yeah, I got it in.
A salad for me is like I won't eat a salad unless it has plenty of
God.
ranch, plenty of bacon.
So it's essentially not
bacon.
recognizable as a salad anymore.
Sorry, I have to go throw up.
What? What do you mean?
Wait, are you serious? Oh, okay.
To throw up.
For those of you who
What? Come on, look. When I get a salad, I have to have bacon and ranch with it. Okay, like I can't imagine having.
or it's just not good because
Yeah,
if
'cause-
you think a salad is good by itself, you're
you don't
incorrect.
eat a salad for the actual like lettuce. You eat it for
Yeah.
the ranch.
It's like I'm eating a
And for
salad
me, the
because I
bacon.
don't want to have anything good today. I'm just gonna have I want to eat healthy. I want to pretend to be healthy for a second.
Well, it depends.
I do not live under that illusion.
All you gotta have is a good fruit salad, and you're set.
You disgust me.
I'm gonna side with Liam on this one. Fruit salad is awesome.
Fruit salad is awesome, bro.
Is there bacon?
No.
Then
It's-
waste of time.
Is bacon a fruit?
Might as well be
Fruit
for me.
salad. You want to add bacon to
I'll have
fruit
bacon wrapped
salad?
apples.
You're gonna put what?
Think I won't?
You know what? You had
are you
me a
doing?
second ago. Now your opinion is just what are you doing?
Mikey, you've gone
Charles, a
uglier.
vegan is taking over your spot. A vegan has taken over your spot. Yeah. No.
Hey, sit right here, bud.
What can I say?
Sit right here.
Next, I need you to sit right next to that pillow. Right
Sit
there.
right here, brother.
Sit on
She's
top of
waiting
him.
for
Sit on
you.
top of him.
No, there was a. I try to make it a point to stay within a certain body fat range, and I've gotten down to the 9% body
All fat,
fat. And,
baby.
oh, it's a great goal. And one of the things that kept me going, because I have a horrible sweet tooth, I get bad cravings, and one of the things I would do every once in a while is after a workout, go to McDonald's, get like McDouble or something off the dollar menu.
Yeah.
And that
They
was
still
enough.
have that?
Yeah. It's not for $1 anymore. It's $3, but
Then how is it the dollar menu?
it's a $1, $2, $3 menu. But it's just a few extra dollars. It's a bunch of dollars. That's what
Hey,
it is.
for Liam, that's a lot. Okay.
In this economy.
But yeah, no. I mean, I would cheat on it every once in a while, and just the little burger was just enough to like sate the cravings, kind of remind myself that I don't need as much as I used to order, and it was great. I still lost weight doing it. I mean, it's good stuff.
See, my best. I don't go to the gym with the understanding that I'm gonna look super. Like I want to look muscular from like chest up. That I do want to look muscular. And
belly gut
I'm mostly working on
that's
that.
fine.
Like legs are like secondary to me. Like I'm fine with legs. I want my legs to be. I don't want to be like super skinny legs and buff up here. But
We're cool with the
I
beer
don't-
belly, though, right?
I don't really care about the beer belly. I don't really care about.
Nice.
Like I'm good with like bulky dad bod bulky. I'm fine with that.
I have pectus excavatum. So one thing I've been trying to.
Can you say that again,
It's like
please?
Pectus
casting a
excavatum.
Harry Potter spell.
What is with you people and saying words I don't understand?
It's when your chest curves in, and you basically got a big
Yeah,
dip
yeah.
in your chest. So I have to try to do specific exercises to build muscle around that, which is much more of a challenge because it'll take much longer for me to get that like dream body I'm looking for.
Absolutely.
So
Well, you know the thing about dreams, they are unattainable.
So the things that you're going to get from this episode of the Zilla Boys podcast. Did I just say Zilla Boys podcast?
You are
What
going
the
way too far.
That was not even my last podcast.
That was 2 podcasts
That was
ago.
2 podcasts ago.
Oh yes, as you can see,
We're just
Wow.
the Zilla Boys to you.
Also, as you can see, Jacob
You
has
guys
tried
mean
this
nothing
before
to me.
and he has failed twice already. So, third time's the charm, hopefully. Unless
Well-
there was more than 2.
To be fair, my best friend died on the first.
That's funny. Hey, we're in the same club.
I'll go. If Ernesto heard that, he'd probably be laughing in his grave.
Yeah. He's
Here's the
probably
thing:
right.
like my friend would like nothing more than to constantly be made fun of at his grave. If you have a bunch of jokes,
Nice.
nope. This is my a third podcast?
Yeah, so third time's the charm,
Yeah,
right?
third time. No, that means nothing. It's still gonna fail.
Jesus
Dang.
I mean,
Christ, man.
We're about to hit 100 subscribers.
Yeah, not 1,000.
100.
well,
We're not even. Who
Did
was
the
gonna-
other 2 podcasts reach 100 subscribers? Don't answer that.
Not even close.
Oh shit.
Oh no, 100 subscribers? Yeah, the last one didn't. Zilla Boys did.
What was the
both of
subscriber
them.
count at the end?
Like almost 200, but like we were at our. I think we were at our 36th episode.
Oh, so we're doing way better.
Oh yeah, we're doing way better here.
We're going to get 10 million.
When?
We got it.
When?
We got this.
Who? Like what even is our audience? Audience, what are you?
Well, let's go over all the subscribers. There's you with 2 accounts.
I have 2 accounts.
Okay. There's
Uh-huh.
Mikey. There's Liam. There's myself. There's my mom.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Hey,
Cameron's mom.
shut up,
Gee.
Mikey.
Wow, he just put that in
There's
the podcast.
Jonathan. Did Brady subscribe?
We can make him.
Yeah. Well,
He could
Brady,
literally
if
be
you
the
haven't
100th.
He could be our
subscribed, I will literally kill you.
and then subscribe for you.
Yeah.
My brother.
Oh, your brother? Okay,
Uh-huh.
based.
And then like a bunch of other people we don't know.
Yeah, a bunch of other people we don't know.
11, 12 maybe of our 98 subscribers is just us and people we know. So really,
We're fake.
we're kind of fake. That's depressing.
But isn't that just like a mirror to society? Society's fake. We mean something.
Okay, so basically we need to wait until we get like 120 subscribers. That way we can do the true 100 subscriber special.
120
plus
subscribers.
20.
It's our real
20.
Plus 20.
Plus 20.
gosh.
So we still have ways to go.
No, screw that. I'm still going to celebrate 100 subscribers.
I mean, yeah, we are.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah. It'll be great.
All right. Here we go. All right.
Oh
all right.
my
We'll
God.
do this the right way. All right.
All right.
Will we? Are we going to?
On
What's
that
the right
note,
way?
thank you very much for watching this episode of the Couch Gambit podcast. Tune in next time for when we show off our guns. Take care.
Pow pow.